Hello, everybody. It is. What is this? Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We are continuing round 1 of season 3 of the Solo Crisis League. Solo Crisis League season 1, season 3, round 1 consists of the base game, the original set, plus the Teen Titans themed Crisis expansion, Crisis 4. Crisis 4 works a little different than the other ones. It uses personal crisis cards. We'll get to that shortly. We do start with Slade Wilson on top of the deck. After a player shuffles their discard pile, if they have a personal crisis, gain a weakness. I played that a little wrong last time. Turns out I was doing it even when I didn't have a personal crisis. As you probably noticed, I'm not very intimidated by Crisis 4 to begin with, so it wasn't a huge loss. Anyway, to make this even slightly easier, I guess, will be the hero, Tempest. Each time I play an ongoing card, I may put a card that costs 5 or less from the discard pile on your deck. That's going to make things run smoothly, because if anything, Crisis 4 is filled with ongoing cards. Now, the problem is that most of those ongoing cards are going to be shuffled into the top half of this deck, because that's where I put the Crisis 4 cards. And now, I'm going to start with a personal crisis, which destroys the top card of the main deck each turn. That being said, I could not have been in a situation where I destroy a lot of good ongoing cards on accident. So Tempest may become mostly useless. But we're going to do our best to make sure that doesn't happen by getting rid of that personal crisis quickly and then gaining a few of them before we move on past Slade Wilson. That's the game plan. That's what we're going to do. I just noticed that one of my lights is set up incorrectly, so I'm going to be back in 1 second and we'll get this thing started. Alright, we are back, and we're going to get this thing started. We're just going to go right into it tonight. So, we have Catwoman, Biometric Exosuit, Utility Belt, Water Bearer, and Warm Embrace. Now, our first crisis of the night, our personal crisis, is going to be Malfunction. Discard each equipment you control. You can't play equipment to contribute 2 equipment. Not bad, considering there's already 2 equipment out there I don't really use very often. So that's going to be pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 1 personal crisis, so we have to destroy the top card of the main deck. Losing Ancient Map, another equipment I wouldn't mind giving up. So, for our first turn, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 punches and a vulnerability. We're going to go ahead and get that. We're going to get, see, I don't want to give up Biometric Exosuit. So my thought process was, hey, I've got 4. We'll get these 2 2-cost cards. But I don't want to give up Biometric Exosuit, and I want to get rid of Malfunction quickly. So we're going to use all 4 on Water Bearer. New card coming out. And a new card getting destroyed. We're losing Nightstorm. Not a huge loss. Not going to complain about losing a villain. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 punches. That's enough for us to get a kick. Get that kick. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. Losing Bulletproof, a defense card. So again, I can't play equipment, but I can contribute them. So once that Water Bearer comes out, you know it's going away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. Water Bearer, you are contributed. 1, 2, 3 power. With that 3 power, we're going to go ahead and get another kick. Every kick I get is 1 step closer to getting that utility belt off the board. Get another card out there, and destroy a card. Nothing but repeats today. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4 power total. I think this turn we are going to do what I said earlier by Biometric Suit and Catwoman. Boom. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. Mara. I actually like Mara early game. There's 2 times I like Mara. Early game and including her in the Collapsing Parallel Worlds Crisis. Collapsing Parallel Worlds is the one where you have to buy 10 cards, and once 10 cards are bought, that's your new deck. You destroy everything else you own. With Collapsing Parallel Worlds and Mera, you actually get to use your ability quite a bit. At least once, most likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's better. 2, 3, 4, 5 is enough to buy Utility Belt. That's all I wanted from it. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. Lots of villains here. So now my goal is just to get through this deck quickly so that I can contribute that Utility Belt to Malfunction. Can't play Biometric Exosuit because it's an equipment. We do get 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We're going to get Warm Embrace. It's a very powerful card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta shuffle up. Hopefully we get that Utility Belt up very quickly. That's the goal, at least. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. No such luck this turn. 1, 2, 3 power. Oh, you know what? I've been forgetting to grab all my weaknesses. Oh, that's at least 3 times. So that's at least... I'm going to give myself 4 weaknesses for screwing that up. My bad. I was so focused on not doing it wrong, I did it worse. Alright, no more Nightstorm. That's gone. With my 3 power. New card coming out. New card being destroyed. Oh, that's a good one too. Heat Vision. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still can't play Biometric Suit. 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We're going to use to buy Warm Embrace. Warm Embrace gets 4 power, which buys most of these cards that they're in one single turn. So, man, villain heavy. Ancient Map being destroyed. Don't have either of them available to us. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I'm going a little quickly tonight. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and contribute that Utility Belt. They are removed from the game, not destroyed. Removed from the game, and Malfunction is over. Now, we cannot take out Slade Wilson until we take out all these villains. 2, 3, 4, 5 power. Let's go ahead and get rid of Gorilla Grodd. Shuffle everything up. We will not gain a weakness because there are no personal crises. Ta-da! Right. Let's get our new card out here. Nice. Unity cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a weakness. We're going to go ahead and get that Unity card for ourselves and get rid of the Scarecrow. Could have gone further. Could have gotten rid of some other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I really wanted that Unity card quickly to use my Tempest ability. 2, 3, 4 power. That's enough to say goodbye to Bane. New card coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Biometric Suit. Now, each time I play an ongoing card, I may put a card of cost 5 or less from my discard pile on top of my deck. Card of cost 5 or less, huh? We're going to put Titans Together on top. That way we can do it again next turn. So anyway, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a vulnerability and a weakness. That 4, we're going to get Green Arrow's Bow. No, we're just going to get rid of Nightstorm. No, Birthday Cake's better. No, we have to get this game moving. We got to get past Slade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, we know what this one is. Ongoing card. 2, 3 power. And I can put a card of cost 5 or less in my discard pile on top of my deck. I'm going to go with a Warm Embrace. So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. 7 power says goodbye to Bizarro. Hopefully Hopefully now we go to Slade Wilson. We'll see what this next card is stopping us. It is a villain, but that's an obtainable price. Harley Quinn plus Slade Wilson, not that bad. Not that bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. 4, 8, 9, 10, and 2 vulnerabilities. Oh, nothing I can do? I'm 1 short of what I wanted to do. Well, that time we get rid of Harley Quinn, and we still have 8. We'll get Birthday Cake and Green Arrow's Bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are looking at a couple weaknesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power total. We're going to go ahead and get that super speed for that defense card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, very equipment heavy today. Not sure why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. We will use to get Power Ring. One, two, nothing there. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what are we planning on doing? We need to get rid of Slade Wilson. We need to move on. We've got enough now that we can take care of ourselves. I'd like to get some destruction cards. Get rid of these starters. Get rid of these 4 weaknesses I have. Additionally, I need to get something like Damian Wayne, something that's going to discard my ongoing cards. That way, we can keep them coming and going and make Tempest more valuable. But in the meantime, I have to deal with what I have. What I have says 1, 2 power, and we can get Vigilant Guard. I don't really need Vigilant Guard, but a defense card doesn't really hurt. Yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's a new ongoing card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 short. 1 short of our Slade Wilson goal. Well, we'll get Biometric Suit, if only to increase our hand that 1 turn it's going to come up. Another Harley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very villain heavy first couple turns. Alright, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4 is enough to say goodbye, Harley. A couple vulnerabilities aren't going to do anything. Now they're villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what is going on tonight. Alright, 2, 3, 4. Is it going to be 5? No, just the 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, and supervillains cost 2 less. That 13 minus 7 leaves us at, what, 6? Yep, 6. And that, well, we would have to buy the Riddler first, but you get the idea. I still have 3 left over afterwards. We'll go ahead and buy a kick of that. Why not? Why not? I'm going to shuffle everything up. We're going to get ready. We have a new crisis, new personal crisis, and a new supervillain any minute now. So, ongoing cards, we've got 2. There is 1 new one available to me out there, and that one will help me get those ongoing cards coming and going also. But I really need the Damian Wayne card. The Damian Wayne card is going to be key to my Tempest ability. In fact, Damian Wayne plus Infinity Island, even better. Alright, shuffle all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's a crappy hand. We'll deal with it though. See what's going on. New personal crisis is Weakened Heart. Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. A player must buy or gain 2 or more non-villain cards from the lineup during their turn. Usually to make that happen, I don't buy anything till there's 2 I can afford in 1 turn. Then, Clock King. Each player destroys an equipment they control, an equipment in their hand. For each who cannot, gain a weakness. I have none in my hand, but we are going to lose this biometric exosuit and gain a weakness, unfortunately. Womp womp. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's that. Oh, I didn't put a card out and destroy one for Weakened Heart. Hey! There's Damian Wayne. Not buying anything because I don't want to trigger any extra cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, until we reach a point that I can afford 2 cards up there at once, we buy nothing. Alright, this turn might do it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I get anything with 7? Well, I can get rid of Poison Ivy. Yeah, we can get rid of Poison Ivy, but that's it. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. There we go. Cheap card. That helps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, exactly. All the ongoings getting destroyed earlier are going to be a problem. You don't get the advantage. I mean, I have one in my hand now, but I've already lost one. I'm sure I'll lose more along the way. Well, we're going to play Biometric Suit, which gets us 1, 2, 3, and the ability to put a card on top of our deck. Of course, we're going to Warm Embrace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We already know that qualifies, so that's 9. And a weakness. With that 9, we'll get Damian Wayne, key to our plan. And because we bought a card, we have to put a card out. And I still have enough power. I'm going to buy Water Bearer instead of my plan of buying Batmobile, which gets another card out, but also gets rid of Weakened Heart. Because he allows me to put ongoing cards I buy into my hand, which means I could get them very quickly. Use them more often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, new card has to come out. Card getting destroyed. Zatanna, alright. Need a destruction card. Need it now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, gotta get rid of Doomsday. And let's get Batmobile just for the fun of it. He's a good backup one, especially this early in the game where I haven't destroyed a single card yet because I don't have any destruction cards. That's about to change because I finally have Omen available to me. But because of that, I've got all those weaknesses from earlier on. I've got all the starter cards. It's going to turn around. Play it very easy. Yeah, Cyborg is really an easy go-to character. I don't think I've ever lost a game of Cyborg. If I have, it's because of some other fluke incident that happened during the game. So, we've got Super Speed, which allows us to draw a card. Do we want to do that? Yeah, we do. Super Speed allows us to draw a card. And weakness. Oh well. 4, 8, 9, 10, and he is 2 cheaper. We're going to just go ahead and do that. I could have gotten a few cards up there that I really want. I'm concerned of how long some of my other turns have taken, and I really want to get rid of these punches and vulnerabilities, but I really need to get the game moving. Got to balance all of that. Got to do this quickly, efficiently. Keep things moving. Alright, so our new personal crisis is Villainous Lineage. Each time you buy or gain or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they gain or defeat to this crisis. Contribute 3 villains. The number one thing I forget about with Villainous Lineage every time I play it is that super villains count. And it's Harvest. Do I have a defense card? Yes, so I'm not even going to read that. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. You may choose a foe if you do blah, blah, blah. If you don't choose a foe, draw a card. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2. Is it going to be 3? It is. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to get Omen. It's time. It is time to get Omen. New card coming out, new card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 3. Draw a card. 4, 5. We're going to discard 2 cards, which means we can draw 2 cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. With that 12, we're going to buy Suicide Squad, giving it to Villainous Lineage, and we're going to buy Infinity Island. Now, since we have Water Bearer, Infinity Island goes straight to our hand, and we're going to play it. So we played an ongoing card, which allows us to put a card of our choice, cost 5 or less, on top of our deck. So we're going to go with Titans Together on top of our deck. Yes, supervillains count towards Villainous Lineage. That is the one thing I forget all the time. Sometimes I'll sit here of 2 villains like, oh, I'm never going to get it. And then I realize, oh, I could just defeat the supervillain, and that's the 3rd one right there. There's another villain. And, oh, we destroyed both Wally Wests now. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Titans Together. That is 2 power, and I can put a card of cost 5 or less on top of my deck. Uh, 6, 7. Well, that's 7. We'll go ahead and put Suicide Squad up here. Oh, I was supposed to add cards to the lineup each time I bought a villain. Whoops. That's right, 2 cards. So much to keep track of sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card to come out. New card getting destroyed. Probably would have ended up keeping one of those Wally Wests then if I actually paid attention to that. Alright, Damian Wayne, we're going to discard Titans Together. But because of Infinity Island, I can put it into my hand. So we will. So that's 2, and I can draw a card. 3, 4, allow me to put a card of cost 5 or less on top of my deck. Five, 6, 7, 8. Still not there. Still not able to beat Harvest. But we can buy Heat Vision. And I think that'll be all we do right there. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 10. Alright, that 10 could beat Harvest, but we have Blank out here, unfortunately. And so with that, we will say goodbye to Blank, leaving us with 9. We'll buy the Watchtower, leaving us with 4. And we'll buy Zatanna Zatara. Because we bought a villain, a new card has to come out. Unfortunately, it's another Blank. Alright, new card coming out. Card getting destroyed. Gotta shuffle things up here. Oh, wait, and since the Watchtower was an ongoing card that entered my discard pile, we can add it to our hand, and we'll just play it this turn. Now, the first time I play a hero on each turn, draw a card. That'll add up quickly. Some of the hero cards of the base set are pretty strong. Man of Steel. Need Man of Steel. Yeah, he is. Gotta get him out of there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Man, these are some ugly cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goodbye to Blank. Oh, that means... Oh, wait, that Blank... I got you. That Blank would have triggered Villainous Lineage earlier, so that actually would be gone already. I think that's what you're actually trying to tell me. Not that this Blank would have. Okay. Well, that's gone. So I have a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I spent 1 on that, so that's 5 left over. I will buy Aquaman's Trident. But I do have to stop buying some of these cheap cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much just want destruction cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4 power. I'll get High Tech Hero because it will trigger Watchtower. Damian Wayne, him we need. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We will play Omen. Omen allows us to destroy a card. We will destroy a weakness. Then we get 2 power here. And we can put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Something that's worth 5 or less. What do we got? We're going to go with Green Arrow's Bow. Ah! Messes. And I dropped a card. This is lovely. So, I'm at 2 power. 3, 4, 5. We know what this is, bringing us to 6. 7. We can put 2 cards of our choice on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, here we go. Got them. And 8. With that 8, we will buy Damian Wayne, and I'll buy 1 kick. Bum, bum, bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I saw I beat two blanks on accident. Should have been over the second I beat the first one, but I missed it. Alright, let's do this. 4, 5, 6. Oh, since that was a superpower, or since it's a hero, I'm sorry, I can draw a card. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 2 more towards villains. So that's 14, leaving me a 4 after beating Harvest, which we will do nothing with. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have ourselves... There we go. That's a good hand. Alright, new crisis is Unappreciated. Each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Contribute 3 cards of cost 1 or greater. Not really a problem. Then we have Crisis Dr. Light. I have no defense card. Each player reveals 4 cards from the top of the main deck. Add each villain revealed this way to the lineup and destroy the other revealed cards. So is it 4 cards? Yep. There are no villains, so these are all destroyed. That's too bad. I really like the Blue Beetle card. Oh well. We will play Heat Vision, and we will use it to destroy this weakness in my hand. So that's 3 power. 4, 5, we will discard. We will discard Omen and Titans together, but we will that'll trigger Infinity Island, and we'll use that to put Omen back in our hand. So we'll draw 2 cards for Damian. Then, since it was our first hero we played, we get to draw another card because of Watchtower. So lots of cards there. So 3, 4, 5. Destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. I'm sure there's a weakness here somewhere. There it is. So 3, 4, 5. We are going to contribute this Batmobile to Unappreciated, which means you have to add a card to the lineup. I don't think I ever did the beginning one. I don't think I added a card and destroyed a card, so we have to do that first. Then we would have added a card to a lineup. There we go. So we got 5 power. How many cards do I need? 3 of them? Nah, let's draw a card. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 3 is 13. Now, with that 13, we will buy Dark Knight. We'll buy Mara, and we'll buy Vigilant Guard. I could afford more, but I don't want more. And most of those cards were honestly just to put towards Unappreciated. New card comes out, card getting destroyed. Alright, we will contribute Aquaman's Trident. That will add another card to the lineup. Perfect. And yeah, we'll contribute Vigilant Guard. Right? Yeah, I've got a second one. I know there's a crisis that requires defense cards, and Vigilant Guard is usually a good one for that. But I've got a second Vigilant Guard, so that's not a big deal. So that's 3 cards just contributed. That is, they are removed from the game, and so is Unappreciated. Then we will play Biometric Suit. So that's 1 power. And then I can destroy a card because of Omen. Do I have any more weaknesses? Yes, I do. Gone. That's 1 power. And since I played an ongoing card, I can put a card of my choice on top of my deck. We're going to put Mara on top of my deck because we know for a fact we're about to draw past the limit. We're at 1 power this turn, which is nothing. So now we'll go ahead and shuffle things up. And like I said, I know I'm about to shuffle my discard pile, so we have Mara in the perfect position. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's better. Okay, we are going to play Mara, which is going to be 4 power because there is no defense, no discard pile. And since the hero, we can draw a card. We will play High-Tech Hero. You know, we're not going to play that yet. For 5, 6, 7, then 8, 9, we will discard Biometric Suit and Omen. But we're going to trigger Infinity Island and keep Omen in our hand, discarding just Biometric Suit. So again, we are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Play Omen, which we will use to destroy this weakness in my hand. And since we played an ongoing card, we can put a card on top of our deck. And then this will just be 10, because I don't think I played anything else that would have triggered it. So 10 is enough to get rid of Mara Al Ghul. You know what? No, we're going to get rid of Suicide Squad and gain Titans together. Just going to look a little... Did I forget the Damien draw? How many cards did I play? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did forget the Damien draw. So I was supposed to draw 2 cards before this one. Which, okay. Okay. Would have been 2 more power. And another 2 would have been enough to get rid of Mara Al Ghul. And I'll leave Titans together out there. Thank you. Another one of those instances of just too many things to keep track of. 2, 3, 4, 5. At least for me. Alright, here we go. Not a bad hand. New card comes out. Biometric Suit is 1, 2, 3 power, and I can destroy a card. We will destroy this vulnerability in my hand. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I can put a card on top of my deck. That's right. Well, we're going to put Damien on top of my deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put 2 cards on the bottom of my deck. And since we played a hero, we trigger Watchtower, allowing us to draw a card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to put all 3 of these in my discard pile, triggering our Infinity Island to keep Omen. So I get to draw 3 cards then. Destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We will destroy this vulnerability we just drew. 13, 14. So with 14, I cannot get rid of Crisis Dr. Light because we have that pretty expensive Selim and Grundy out here. So we're going to get rid of Grundy, leaving us with 8, which we're definitely going to buy Titans together with. Alright, Tempest is working for me. I like it. And now that I'm actually getting rid of some of those starter cards, things are getting a little bit stronger. Got rid of a bunch of weaknesses already. Things are going better. This is the direction I like things going. New card coming out. Gorilla Grodd, another expensive villain. Alright, well. First off, draw a card. 2, gain all equipment from the lineup. And since I played Watchtower, draw a card. So we're at 2 power total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is enough to say goodbye to Grodd. Yep. That's all that's happening there. Grundy again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that's an okay hand. I mean, it's going to be enough power. I just can't manipulate things too much with it. But that's 2, 6, 9, 11, 12. That's enough to say goodbye to Grundy. And let's hope we avoid this villain. Alright, super strength I actually want. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Heat vision, 3, and let's look at what we have here. Don't think we have any weaknesses left, but I do have this vulnerability. Yep, so goodbye vulnerability. I think that's all 3 of them. Yep. 3 power. 4, 5, can we make it 6? It is 6. 7, 8. You know what? No, not yet. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will discard. Oh, let's discard Omen and Watchtower. We're going to keep Omen, though. So we can draw 2 cards. And since I play Damian Wayne, I get to draw another card because it's a hero. So 3, 6, 8 right now. And I have to draw 1 more card. Alright, Mara, it's going to be 12 now, because again, no discard pile. Destroy a card, we're going to destroy this punch. 13, 14, 15, 16, he costs 2 less, so he's 11. I have 5 left over, not enough to buy my super strength like I wanted to do, but that's still a pretty good turn. Unfortunately, I couldn't use my Tempest ability, because I have no discard pile right now, but as a trade-off for that, we did get the full price Mara at 4 power. So we've only played Mara twice, and we got the full 4 power from her both times. So far, she's working. I'm not going to do that just yet. I try to wait till I have the Crisis card. 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a defense card? We do not. Our Crisis is out of control. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn. Done. Crisis Troya. Each player gets a personal crisis, then destroys the top card of the main deck for each personal crisis they have. That's too bad. It's another personal crisis, and that is depowered. Discard each superpower you control. You can't play superpowers, contribute 2 superpowers. Okay. So I have those 2 going on. I have to destroy these 2. Then I have to put a card out. And then I have to destroy 2 cards for having 2 personal crises. Well, we're going to contribute Kick to depowered. No way around that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We will use to buy super strength, which hopefully we can use again someday. Ooh, but X-ray vision is an excellent example. We're going to get X-ray vision because I don't need it, and I can contribute it easily to depowered. Nah, we'll do super strength. I'm sure there's another kick that'll come up shortly. Why risk it? Alright, 1 card coming out. 2 getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from my hand. Can't play superpowers. That's unfortunate. Well, there's at least kick. Is that 2 of them? Yep, 2 superpowers. Says gone from the game. Bye-bye depowered. Drawing cards for this, huh? We can do that. Well, 1, draw a card. So add a card for drawing a card. Then we'll play Zatanna Zatara, putting 2 cards on the bottom of the deck. Then we'll play Titans Together. So again, I'm at what now? Just 1 power. 2, 3, and destroy a card. We're going to destroy this punch. And since I played an ongoing card, I already did that, sorry. No, that's my first ongoing card. I can put a card of 5 or less on top of my deck. That's right. So 1, 2, 3, and that was a hero. Oh, I don't have that card out here, so that doesn't happen this time. But still the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, gain all equipment. 6. 6 will get rid of both Clayface and Cheetah. So that's convenient. New card coming out, new card getting destroyed. Thank you for keeping that heat vision in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Alright, first off, play Damian Wayne. Discard these 2 cards. Trigger Infinity Island to keep Omen. And then we can draw 2 cards. Now we drew how many? 2 of the 3, so we have to put 2 out. Put our ongoing card of Watchtower, allowing us to put a card of our choice on top of our deck. Boom. Then we'll play Omen, allowing us to destroy a card in our discard pile. Discard, destroying another punch. And since it was a hero, it allows us to draw another card, which is the 3rd card we can draw, getting rid of Out of Control. And again, we are only at 2 power right now. Play Titans Together. 3, 4, and destroy another card. Get rid of another punch. So 2, 3, 4. And since I played an ongoing card, put a card of my choice on top of the deck. 5, 6. We will discard these 2 ongoing cards. No, just Titans Together. Yeah, just Titans Together. And so we'll draw a card. 7, 8, 9. I can destroy another card. We will destroy this punch in my hand. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 gets rid of both of these guys. That's 6, leaving me with 12, which is enough to get rid of Troya. I really wanted to get... Oh, and then I still have 2 left over to get Biometric Suit. Great. I wanted to get Heat Vision, but Biometric Suit I'll take. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Overall, that was a pretty good set of turns. I think all of my starters are gone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there's still 2 punches lingering about. Oh, there's one now. Actually, there's both of them now. And I don't have a defense card this turn, so things are going to happen. We'll see what they are. Our new crisis, our new personal crisis is Insecure. Discard each card you control of cost 5 or greater. That's all of these. That's okay, they'll come back, triggering Tempest ability again. You can't play cards of cost 5 or greater. Contribute a card of cost 5 or greater. Perfect for those utility belt cards I was forced to get. Our new villain is Terra. Each player destroys 2 cards they control. For each you cannot gain a weakness. So we are going to gain 2 weaknesses. That's okay, because we don't control anything right now. We will play Biometric Suit, which gets us 1 power. And let's just put a card on top of our deck for Tempest that costs exactly 5 that we don't want anymore. Where's that? You know I'm looking for Utility Belt. Cost 5, does nothing. It's a kick. It's a kick. There it is. So that's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was really hoping to get enough to get rid of Terra and then get rid of Insecure next turn, but we'll take that 9 and buy Heat Vision. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't play anything I wasn't supposed to, did I? Oh, I couldn't play Warm Embrace. I had 9 though, and that was enough to... Nope, I couldn't buy Heat Vision. I didn't have enough because I couldn't play Warm Embrace, which was only 5 points then. Okay. It is time to contribute to Utility Belt, removing it from the game, and also removing Insecure. Playing Titans together. So that is 1, 2, 3 power, and I can put a card of cost 5 or less on top of my deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Goodbye to Terra. I was tempted to do Heat Vision and Fastest Man Alive. That's a very good combination of cards. But when I get through these villains, I'm already pretty far through this stack. That's further than I want to be, let's say that. Now my deck size has minimized quite a bit. I've reduced the amount of cards I'm buying, and I've destroyed quite a few cards. I think some of the growth of this deck is because of the ongoing cards I've had to discard the last few turns. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Do I have a defense card? I do. I've got Vigilant Guard. Cool. Survivor's Guilt. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Can I trigger it twice? Yes, I can. Alright, that's going to go away this turn. And our new villain is Cheshire. Each player destroys a card of cost 1, 2, or 3 they control and 1 in their hand. I guess we'll defend. Here's the problem. I can defend against it, but then Mara is going to be weakened. Not weekend. I'm in a situation where she could be 4 power, 2 power, but I'd rather not take that attack. So we'll defend, allowing us to discard this and draw a card. We can fix that. Yep, we can fix that. Okay. We're going to play Omen, which allows us to destroy a card in our hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy this weakness, triggering Survivor's Guilt ability to put another card out. We never did starter card, so this is out. This is destroyed. So then we'll put another card out because of Survivor's Guilt. I also get 1, 2, 3 power. Now, since I played an ongoing card, I can put a card on top of my deck, triggering Tempest. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. We'll discard both of these guys. Draw another card. No, another 2 cards, sorry. Draw another card. 10, 11. Oh, I screwed up the order there. If I had instead played Damien before Mara. Never mind. That's okay. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, gaining all of those equipment. 12 plus 3 is 15. Fortunately, we didn't get Survivor's Guilt like I intended. But we will get both of these at 11. And leaves me a 4 that we'll get Robin with. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can we make this happen? I'm just trying to figure out the best way. I've got another Damien. Just got Omen here, though. It really depends what's on top of this deck. I'm going to play Zatanna. That's 1 power, putting 2 on the bottom of my deck. We'll put the Fastest Man Alive down there. And we'll put one of those ongoing cards. Or no, we'll put Mara down there. That's what we're going to do. Fastest Man Alive and Mara. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll discard Omen. Draw 1 card. Here we go. 8, 9. Put Omen on top of our deck. Wait, no, Omen's too expensive, isn't it? Yep. will put another Titans Together on top of my deck. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. Not quite there to get rid of Cheshire, but there to get rid of Two-Face. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. There we go. King of Atlantis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How are we doing now? There's some ongoing cards. Alright, we're going to put the Watchtower out, which allows us to put a card on top of our deck. There you go. Okay. Then, do I have anything that makes me draw a card? I do not. We're going to play Titans Together. So that's be 1, 2, 3, 4, and put another card on top of my deck. Cost 5 or less. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 is enough to get rid of Cheshire. So we're just going to do it. I know Survivor's Guild's still out there. We'll get there. Just got to get the right hand. Just wanted to get the game moving forward. So our new personal crisis is going to be Unrequited Love. Discard each hero I control. There is none. You can't play heroes. Contribute 2 heroes. That's unfortunate because I was going to Damian Wayne this next turn. Then our new villain is Simon. Do I have a defense? I do not. Each player destroys 2 cards in their hand, then passes each other card in their hand to the player on their left. Alright, so we have to destroy 2 of these cards. We will destroy Waterbearer and Green Arrow's Bow. And we have to discard the rest of these. Right? Your hand to the hand of the player on the left. Never mind. Hand of the player on the left, not the discard pile. Alright, so there's 2 crises, so 1 card comes out and 2 get destroyed. We cannot play Damian Wayne. We can, however, play Electrostatic Suit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can put a card of our choice on top of our deck. So we're going to put a hero on top of our deck that we don't really want. Zatanna I want. Robin I do want, but I will sacrifice him if need be. Don't really want Dark Knight. I don't really want to gain all equipment all the time. So yeah, we're going to get rid of Dark Knight like that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Destroy a card, huh? We're going to destroy this punch. With that 8, we will buy King of Atlantis. We're buying King of Atlantis instead of Super Strength because Survivor's Guild is still out here. Oh, we did destroy 1 card this turn. Only when a weakness or starter. I did destroy a punch, so that is a card coming out. Alright, new card coming out, 2 being destroyed because of Unrequited Love. Ah, we lost Mana Steel. Another game where we lost Mana Steel. Strongest card by far in the base set. Always seem to lose it to Personal Crises. Alright. We will contribute Dark Knight to Unrequited Love. Need 2 heroes though. And then we have 3, 7, 8, 9, and a weakness. So that 9 will be used to buy Supergirl simply for the purposes of Unrequited Love. I don't really want it. And we'll also get rid of Bane. New card coming out, 2 getting destroyed. Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, Catwoman, there you go. Unrequited Love is taken care of. Gone. We will play Infinity Island. That is a needed card for a lot of my plans. We're going to play Biometric Suits. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 minus 3 puts me at 9. That's enough to buy Super Strength. And time to shuffle up. Shuffle up and draw our 5 cards. Still have Survivor's Guilt. We can still do it. Just have to get the right cards in hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very well. We're going to play Mara first because she's going to be 4 power with our empty discard pile. That Mara Zatanna combo is very useful. I always put Mara on the bottom of the deck because it increases the odds that she's in that last hand. Or that first hand, I should say. So that is 4. Then draw 2 cards. How do we want to do this? Alright, 4, draw 2 cards. Oh, we played a hero, triggering Watchtower, so we draw a card for that. And then we're going to go 5, 6, and we're going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for Infinity Island, we'll save Watchtower. Drawing 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very well. Okay. We will use Heat Vision to destroy this weakness in my hand, which will add a card to the lineup because it's Survivor's Guild. Then we'll use this Heat Vision to destroy Vigilant Guard here. That is 2 cards destroyed. Survivor's Guild is gone. And we are at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of Mara. 13 of Aquaman because I'm not going to destroy any of these cards in my discard pile. 17, 20, 25, 28, 30. Well, that's enough to get rid of Suicide Squad. And also Simon while we're at it. And I think I'll buy Lasso of Truth just to replace the defense I had to destroy with Vigilant Guard. So, that's a pretty good hand. I'm always liking those Damian Waynes. They are making Tempest work harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. New card coming out. Oh, not yet. We'll get our new crisis first. That is Sudden Loss. Discard each ongoing card you control. You cannot play ongoing cards. Contribute 2 ongoing cards. Very well. Very well. And we have the Brain of Monsieur Mallah. Each player... Do I have a defense? I do have a defense, so I'm not even going to read it. You may discard this card to avoid an attack. If you do, draw 2 cards. Okay. Can't play ongoing cards, so Omen's out. We do have to add a card and destroy a card, though, because of Sudden Loss. We will use Zatanna Zatara. Put 2 cards on the bottom of my main deck. I'm going to make one of them... Well, they should both be ongoing cards, let's be honest. So we'll do Biometric Suit and probably the other Biometric Suit. Yeah, the 2 Biometric Suits, they're going on the bottom of my deck. So that's 1 power. 2, 3... Yep, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 10, 11. Can't play Omen. With that 11, we're going to go ahead and just buy the Brain of Monsieur Mallah. I know that's going to be 2 crises out at the same time, but again, got to keep things moving. My deck's already pretty low. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got a strong enough deck that gaining new cards in that main deck isn't going to help anything. Alright, do I have a defense card? I do not. Our new crisis is Trial by Combat. Each time a villain enters the lineup, you discard a card. Contribute a defense card. Crisis Superboy Prime. Each player gets a personal crisis, then discard a card for each personal crisis you have. I have no defense cards. That's 3 of them. We have to discard 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Discard each card of cost 1, 2, or 3 you control. Oh, that's my whole hand. You can't play cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. Contribute 2 cards with cost 1, 2, or 3. So 1 card would come out, and then 3 cards would get destroyed. This got out of hand quickly. I was just trying to keep the game moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got to shuffle my discard pile. Now I've got all these moving parts out here I have to keep track of. I need to contribute defense cards. I need to contribute ongoing cards. I need to contribute cards that cost 1, 2, and 3. That's okay. My whole first hand here is probably going to get contributed. No time to be picky. We're just about at the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say as I'm about to probably be picky. New card comes out. 3 get destroyed. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it's my turn. We are going to contribute Biometric Exosuit to sudden loss. They are removed from the game, and so is sudden loss. This needs a defense card. This needs cards cost 1, 2, or 3. We will contribute Lasso of Truth to Trial by Combat, getting rid of that. And I don't have anything to give to Inflated Ego yet. 5, 6, 7 this turn. Needs cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. I'll get Power Ring. And I'll get... Yes, you two. Yep. New card coming out. 1 card getting destroyed. Just 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inflated Ego, come on. Cards of 1, 2, or 3. This entire hand is 4 or higher. Who knew? Well, we'll play Omen. You can destroy a card on my discard pile. We're going to destroy Utility Belt. Then we're going to play Damian Wayne to discard Omen and draw 1 card. Contribute Power Ring to Inflated Ego. Yes. So that's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can destroy a card, but I won't. 9, 10, 11. I guess we'll buy both Batmobile and Kid Flash because they can have their uses, and if I'm lucky... Wait, I played Omen. I could have put a card on top of my deck. Yes. So what would I put on top of my deck? We'll put Power Ring on top of my deck. Forgot about that. New card coming out, new card getting destroyed. Princess Diana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. I guess it's time to get rid of Mara, huh? She works half the time. You know what? I'm going to get rid of Power Ring. Both Power Rings are gone. That's over. No more crises. Just Superboy Prime. Draw 2 cards. Titans together, allowing me to put a card on top of my deck. Warm Embrace, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I can get to 11 by destroying a card. We'll destroy the Flash here. Do I want Princess Diana? Not really. She's a good card and all, but just not something that's very useful this late in the game. Early in the game, perfect. Right now, not so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we will play Watchtower. This allows us to put a card on top of our deck. Yes. Then we'll play Infinity Island, put another card on top of our deck. Then play Omen, put another card on top of our deck. It's got to be the right price range, though. That's the hard part. Alright, Warm Embrace it is. Now, since that's a hero, I actually get to draw that card because of Watchtower. And then we can play Anthem Metal, but we know we don't want to destroy this. Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At 11, still not enough for Crisis Superboy Prime. Buying that Titans Tower, though. You know I'm going to buy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card coming out. Yeah, don't want you, X-Ray Vision. Okay. Let's go ahead and draw 2 cards. And since it triggers Watchtower, we get to draw another card. We will play Titans Together, which gets us 2, 4, and I can destroy a card. We'll destroy this punch in my hand. And since I played an ongoing card, I can put a card on top of my deck. Then we'll play Damian Wayne, which allows us to... We can discard... Yes, we'll discard Watchtower and both Titans together. But we'll trigger Infinity Island. We'll keep one of the Titans together. So we'll draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Where are we power-wise? We're at 2. 3, 4. And destroy another card. Is there anything I want to destroy? We'll destroy Nth Metal. And then since we played an ongoing card, we can put a card of our choice on top of our deck. 5, 2 cards of my choice on the bottom of my deck. Six, put an equipment from my discard pile into my hand. Just keep moving. 7, 8, 9. A new ongoing card. Means I can put another card on top of my deck. 12 plus 3 is 15. 16, 17. Oh, I did. I'll forget that for now. 17. And I can discard a card. We'll discard Titan's Tower. And Titans together to draw 2 cards. 17. Hey, look. Watchtower. Put a card of my choice on top of my deck. And 24, that's more than enough to beat Crisis Superboy Prime. That's over. Another pretty heavy turn there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Ooh. Whew. Alright, just about the end here. The bitter end, it seems. And it's going to be Crisis Trigon. Trigon costs 5 more to defeat for each personal crisis in play. That's nothing new. Each player gets a personal crisis. I'm actually going to get 2 personal crises. I forgot I was supposed to have one there. So I ended up with an extra personal crisis, unfortunately, because of just the heroes I ended up using. So 2 personal crisis cards. One and 2. Insecure and Inflated Ego. Can't play cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. I'm sorry, discard cards you control cost 1, 2, or 3. Can't play cards that cost 1, 2, and 3. Contribute 2 cards that cost 1, 2, and 3. Discard all cards you control of cost 5 or greater. So, I can't play cards that cost 5 or greater. And I can't play cards that cost 1, 2, or 3. So I guess I can only play cards that cost 4. That's a fun combination. Okay. New card coming out. And 2 getting destroyed because of Inflated Ego and Insecure. Okay. Well, we will contribute Super Speed to Inflated Ego. And we'll contribute Kick to Inflated Ego. So that's no longer an issue. That one's gone. Then we've got Insecure. We will give Insecure 1 Super Strength and be done with it. Yeah, that's no longer an issue either. Okay. Then ongoing card, 2 power, put a card of my choice on top of my deck. And then 4, 6 power, put another card of my choice on top of my deck. And then it's a new turn. Boom. Shuffle everything up. Pretty sure I put Mara on the bottom of my deck, so that's going to be a good turn. It's always a good turn when you have Mara at the bottom of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty small deck by the end of the game here because of everything I contributed throughout and just whittling things out. That's what I like to see. We will play Infinity Island. Then we'll play Mara, so that's 4 power. We're going to go with 5, 6, discarding 2 cards, triggering Infinity Island to put 1 back in my hand. And we draw 2 cards. Again, we're at 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. We can put a card on top of our deck. 9, 10. Plus 3 is 13. 16. 17. I don't even have to destroy anything to say, hey, that's enough to beat Crisis Trigon since there are no personal crises in play. Another pretty easy Crisis 4 match. Now, what happened? I had a pretty reasonable deck size at the end. I'm actually pretty happy with that. I really like Tempest's ability. I don't think I've ever used him in solo play before, and I really like how he worked. Having Damian Wayne, particularly having both Damian Waynes in your deck, was pretty crucial, as well as having Infinity Island. Those combinations alone were enough to just take down any villain that came my way. I did come in a few situations where I actually didn't have the cards I needed to contribute, and that was entirely because I was just destroying cards left and right. I destroyed all of my starters. I had no weaknesses at the end, and well, this is a pretty sizable destroyed pile, so that is evidence of that, if not just because of all the crises I opened up prematurely. So I did take a few chances tonight by beating villains before beating the crisis. That was kind of a new strategy I was trying. That's always an option. I don't always push that. I usually like to say, hey, let's get rid of the crisis first and not come up with a situation like I did with Crisis Superboy Prime where I had 3 crises at once, which is not ideal. But we managed. It is a pretty small main deck size, so it's not going to be a very big scoring game for me, but I had fun doing it. I'm definitely going to play Tempest more often, at least in my own time, and I hope you enjoyed. So, this again is for the Solo Crisis League. It takes this normally win-lose condition cooperative game and says, how well did you win or how badly did you lose? It ranks you based on different stats, like how big your main deck is at the end, how much you paid for supervillains, how many weaknesses are in your deck, things like that. We do this each week, so for each round, which is a week, you get 3 games in, we take an average of those stats, and we rank you on that. Then, 5 rounds, so 5 weeks is a season, and then every season we start a new leaderboard. So there is an overall leaderboard that consists of everything, a season leaderboard which consists of the last 5 rounds or so, and a weekly leaderboard consisting of just that week's round. It's a lot of fun. I hope you like it. I really like running it, and I like playing in it every week. So check out the link below if you want to learn more about that. If you like the playmat, which is actually kind of visible today at the end. Not very often that happens. Guess what? I make that, and it's available on my Etsy store. Link below for that as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you again soon, because I'm going to be doing my 3rd attempt with a hero I'm really excited to play. The one I think is going to be the best this round is the one I'm playing. I usually always save the one I think is going to do best for my last game, and I really think it's going to be great. So probably tomorrow night for that. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.